What's up, y'all? I feel like I just want to give y'all this video on dreams, alright? Because me, myself, I'm a heavy dreamer and I pay attention to my dreams, and some people don't know how to do that. And that's important when you're trying to, what people call manifest or walk into your destiny, walk into your purpose, all that stuff like that. People take dreams as like something fake or as it's just nothing. But anyway, number one, I'm going to give y'all a blueprint on how to really pay attention to your dreams and how to use them for guidelines. All right, on how to use them for guidelines and use them for guidance. All right, so number one, pay attention to the room and the environment of the dream. It will tell what type of emotion is affecting the current scene. All right, that's number one. Number two, people that you pinpoint or see in the dream are tied to the emotion that is in the room. All right, so for instance, number one is if you're in a room and let's say the environment is a hospital, okay, and the person, and you see a person that you recognize in that dream, and this dream could be specifically talking about the person, or it could be talking about something else, or referring to somebody else that's like that person. But for instance, if you're in a dream and a person is in there that you recognize, and someone separately from that person is sick, it could be saying that there's something about the person that you recognize that is sick, or something's wrong, or there's so many ways you can interpret health and like with hospitals and stuff like that, but that's just one way. That's a simple way, but you would have to ultimately be able to really interpret that yourself because it's your dream. But mostly pay attention to the emotion. All right, like I said, so once again, number one is pay attention to the room / environment of the dream. It will tell you what type of emotion is affecting the current scene. All right, so that the environment or the room will tell you what type of situation this is, what type of emotion is happening, or what type of situation this scene is bringing. Number two, the people that you pinpoint or see are tied to the emotion that you see in the room. All right. Number three, pay attention to the emotions being sparked by the room and the people in it. All right. So pay attention to the emotions that you feel while you're in the dream, while being in that room, in the presence of the people in it. All right. Number four, the dreams that you can't control. This is about to go into a whole nother level. The dreams that you can't control or clearly interpret are not yours, but someone else's that you're connected to. All right. So we live in a spiritual world. The world try to make it seem so physical that's all we pay attention to, but the world is basically an ocean. All right. And we are all, as beings, we are all in that same wave. All right, this is not the same wave. We're all in the same ocean. So, for instance, if you're in the ocean with a bunch of people, all right, and just say you're in the ocean and it's two people in the water, and you are like, you're not too close to each other, but you're close enough to each other, and one person decides he wants to move around and bounce around, which ends up causing a certain type of wave to form in the water. All right. So just because you are near that person, that wave can affect you just as well as it affected the person that set the wave off. So I'm gonna explain it to you. So this is really gonna break it down. So once again, let me repeat this. Number four is the dreams that you can't control or clearly interpret are not yours, but someone else's that you're connected to. And you're possibly being used as a vessel in their dreams as well. Dream world is the spirit world. All right. This is the physical, fleshly world. When you go into your dreams, it's a reason you feel pain and you feel emotion in those dreams. People will tell you to just ignore dreams and that they're just nothing. It's just some imagination type stuff. Like, forget all that. All right. So number five is just going to break down and explain what I was trying to say about the whole wave and being connected to certain people's dreams and stuff like that. But number five is people play out their daily fear in your presence by making you aware of their current circumstances. All right. If you're not aware of their words, it can be turned into spells, all right, and start to play out in your current reality and dream world because you started to relate and internalize the emotion, all right? Now, what I mean by spells, I mean by the power. There's power in the tongue, all right? So anything you say, if I say something to you and you believe it, that plays a part in your life. So sometimes we unconsciously believe something that somebody says, whether it was said directly towards you or from some, or it was directed at somebody else, but you picked up on it. But because you was around that wave, you got affected by it. All right. Here's the last one I got. So number 6 says it's important, and these are just notes that I wrote down because I have a hard time just keeping all this in my head. But it's important to know thyself. All right, because if you know you're starting to experience a dream things that you know aren't you, things that you know for a fact you would never do, you can then realize you're being influenced by an outside source and not yourself. My fault, I just got finished eating, working out a little bit, so I'm feeling crazy, but got the hiccups and all that. But yeah, so just pay attention to that. I wanted to drop some game on y'all about these dreams because dreams are real. Do not act like they're nothing. All right, I'm telling you. On some real, dreams can save you from a lot of stuff. It can save you from coming in contact with the wrong people, the wrong energies, the wrong jobs, the wrong, just anything. It can protect you from a lot of things, and it also can guide you to right things. But like I said, you have to pay attention to the environment and the emotion of the dream, all right? Now, some dreams, the dreams that I'm specifically talking about right now, are fleshly dreams, and they're being picked up from your subconscious mind. So this is the thing about dreams. Like some dreams, all right? Some dreams are really from God, from the higher power, from the source, all right? So when you know that the dreams that I'm talking about right here are fleshly dreams, meaning you have your conscious mind, you have your subconscious mind. Your mind will pay attention to what's directly in front of it, and that's it. Your peripherals will pick up things that are around it. So when you go to sleep, your subconscious mind wakes up, and that's the mind that picks up what you weren't aware of by yourself. All right. So, for instance, if during the day you seen a bird, all right. So you seen a bird, and you didn't really pay no mind, but you seen that bird, and that's enough. When you go to sleep, in a dream, you may see the bird, but you may see its feathers. You may see it had another bird behind it, that it had a wound. You didn't see that in your regular sight, but your peripherals picked that up. All right, so that's what you call that. But some people might call that their third eye, and that's why you're supposed to make the 2-1. All right, that's a whole nother level. But I ain't trying to go too high. I'm trying to like really speak as clear as I can, so y'all really understand this. Like, but yeah. Take that information, use it. Next time you dream, you'll really understand, what's going on. All right? God bless. I'm holla at y'all.